So some of you already know this, either because you're a patron, you're in my Discord, or you were able to come to the Animal Crossing Party community stream on April 7th. But the channel is growing, if you will. And I don't mean in terms of subscriber count. So we've got the Geek Apprentice, that's me, obviously, but you're also probably, a lot of you, familiar with Scared of Whizbangs, also known as Geek Mom, my mom, from when she first appeared on an Animal Crossing video years and years ago and appears in streams sometimes via the chat. And then I shadow dropped back in October of 2022 Geek Husband, but some were kind of privy to that based on the fact that I was wearing a ring all the time and, you know, kind of looked like an engagement ring because it was. But now there's a new member of the geekdom that's in the works. They exist, but they're also in the works at the same time. And that is Baby Geek. I know, I flipped the naming scheme, but I don't like Geek Baby. I'd rather it be Baby Geek. Thought about Mini Geek, but we're going with Baby Geek for the time being. So that is why I was kind of MIA for most of January and February, and that is because those were the early months and weeks where I felt sick a lot. Not full on, just nauseous a lot, mostly fatigue. Fatigue is a huge symptom I was not aware of. But yeah, I would wash like 2 dishes and be like, man, I gotta lay down, and I'd sleep for like an hour and a half. It was crazy. I'm still pretty fatigued and my brain is very scrambled, but in general, a lot of that has gone away, thank goodness. I like food again. That's pretty nice. I've gotten better with scheduling, but as you can imagine, you know, things are kind of chaotic, and once Baby Geek is here, there's definitely going to be changes. It's not like I'm leaving completely. I've always said this is a hobby, though I'm not going to lie. It has paid a few bills at times. Not a ton, but definitely has. It's just I can't be on a strict schedule come the end of the year. It'll be more like, ooh, I have a moment to stream. We're gonna stream right now. Or if I'm able to leave Baby Geek with Geek Husband and he's able to take care of Baby Geek while I stream for an hour just to be able to do something, or Baby Geek is napping and I can record a video real quick. Like, I'm not gonna disappear completely, I hope. But, you know, it's gonna be a little bit more chaotic, but it's gonna be good chaos. Now, originally, when I wrote kind of an outline for how to do this video, it was like 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed in Geek Husband and mine's life. It just, a lot has changed. And, you know, it's like, he and I are fine, Baby Geek is fine, but there are other things that are very much not fine. And I'm just gonna be completely honest, I'm not gonna try and beat around the bush and be all like feign humility or something. Well, let me put it this way. I said I wasn't gonna beat around the bush, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I have had a couple of people reach out to me and ask if I was gonna do a separate registry that was maybe anonymous, so that, you know, they could support, particularly people who support the channel already and their parents themselves, and they understand all the things that go into this. But there isn't a way to do that anonymously. You know, no matter what, it's going to have my name, or if it doesn't have my name, it's going to have our address, and that's weird if our address is on there. Even if we just did like a fund through a site called Babylist, it's still, we don't have PayPal, and the only other option is like checks and such. I have set up a Streamlabs donation, and it's titled Maternity Leave, or Baby Geek and Maternity Leave. The thing is, we already knew that I was gonna have around 6 weeks off. I work for a small business, so it's not possible for them to pay me for maternity leave. Believe me, I've worked there for such a long time. If she could, she would. She 100% would, but it's not possible. However, like I said, I had to kind of modify what I had written to talk about because a lot has happened. And we're having to make decisions that are really difficult and might cause me to not stream or make videos for 6, 8 months, potentially. Now, that's not the worst part of it. A lot of it has been medical issues with me outside of pregnancy, but pregnancy makes it harder. Things that we just didn't expect to happen. That's life. Things happen. Because I basically just put in the amount that we're losing, because it's not just 6 weeks anymore that I don't have income. It's going to be more like 12 weeks. It's going to be like 3 straight months because of various different things. And I'm 50% of our income. We already knew we were going to lose some of that. We didn't know that other stuff was going to happen to cause me to lose more. And then over summer, I'm getting less hours than I thought I was going to. And that's not my owner's fault. That's not my boss's fault. That's all she could do. There were things that happened outside of her control that no one expected. So yeah, the Streamlabs donation fund is there for anyone that can and that is able. There's Patreon, of course. You know, still so very grateful for all of them. And, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I'm gonna have some sort of thing I can do at the end of it for everyone, you know? Normally when I do Streamlabs donation goals, it's like, you know, for a game, and then I stream it, or there's usually just something fun at the end that I do. Now, Patreon obviously has perks, but the thing is, I can't offer anything in return for anything someone might be able to give, other than just saying thank you so much. It's not like we're the only ones in a tight financial bind. I know that everyone's dealing with that. So again, that's why I'm trying to say, like, I'm not gonna try and pretend to be humble about this. Things are incredibly difficult right now. That's not your problem. But I'm being honest, because I might, due to certain situations, disappear for a bit, because I won't have a way to make videos. I won't have a way to stream, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm rambling now. We're very excited, but we're also very stressed and anxious. We already were, but now it's like a lot worse because of things that have happened that we couldn't account for. I know I have a lot of prayer warriors that watch the channel. That means a lot too. I know the power of prayer, and that can do wonders, because God can do wonders. So please pray for us. Pray for my health, Baby Geek's health, both of our Geek husband and mine's mental health. Trying to deal with a lot of stuff. It's a good thing, but you know, the devil likes to cause issues. But you know, God will see us through. And yeah, we're praying, and we know that we're gonna get to the other side of this. Right now it's really difficult, but I need to stop rambling. This was meant to be a happy video, but I also needed to be honest. If you can help, streamlabs.com/thegeekapprentice, patreon.com/thegeekapprentice. Again, I can't offer anything in return other than thank you. If you've been watching the channel for a while and feel led, great. If this is like one of your first videos of mine, yeah, no, I wouldn't support me either. That's weird. Or maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, look forward to more videos until we figure out what's going on. I'm gonna do my best, and with that, thank you for your support and even just watching this, for prayers, and anything else potentially. We know it's going to turn out great in the end. We just have to figure out how to get there. That's the hard part.